Welcome back. I've been hard at work tracking down rare images and the stories hidden inside them. And this is just the beginning of what I have to share with you. At first glance, this cabinet card looks like a simple portrait, but it's actually a rare piece of American military history sent from one comrade to another. He looks like a wealthy civilian, but what if I told you this man survived some of the most dangerous years of the American West? Who was he before the suit? Visit our Etsy store, where this original cabinet card and other vintage photograph treasures are available. The link is in the description. Meet John Blueford. Would you guess he spent his youth as a buffalo soldier, riding with the 9th Cavalry, marching with the 25th Infantry, stationed at isolated frontier outposts where survival wasn't guaranteed? But the real mystery wasn't on the front of this photo. This was the linchpin that solved the name mystery. John didn't keep this photo. He mailed it to a fellow soldier, Gus Bailey, a physical reminder of the brotherhood forged inside a segregated army. So who was John Blueford? Census records show John Blueford was born circa 1859 in Nelson County, Kentucky, into a family with a rare and distinguished history of early independence. He was the son of James Blueford, born circa 1812, a farm labourer, and Lydia Blueford, born circa 1826. John's lineage traces back to his grandfather, William Blueford, who was documented as a free Negro in Kentucky as early as 1810. This foundation of multi-generational freedom in the South likely influenced John's later path as a maverick buffalo soldier, moving from the agrarian life of his parents in Kentucky to a career in the 9th Cavalry and eventually a leadership role in Oakland, California. By 1903, John was no longer the young recruit who had joined the cavalry at Fort Robinson. Instead, he was an army invalid, fighting a new kind of battle for his government pension. He reached back to his roots in the 9th Cavalry, formally requesting the testimony of 3 former comrades to verify the injuries he sustained during the grueling frontier campaigns of 1891. This paper trail reveals a man who understood the value of his service, navigating the complex bureaucracy of the War Department to ensure his sacrifices were officially recognized. It was this successful persistence that allowed him to eventually retire to Oakland, California, with the financial independence his free Negro ancestors had worked so hard to establish. By 1915, John Blueford had transitioned from a frontier soldier to an active member of the African American community in the San Francisco Bay Area, appearing as an organizer for the Colored Club Men's Protective Association. His residency in the region is solidified by a 1916 military pension update, which officially transferred his records from San Francisco to his home at 865 Union St. Oakland, California. This address in West Oakland placed him in a historic hub for Black veterans and Pullman porters during the early 20th century. He remained at this Oakland residence through at least September 1916, marking the final documented chapter of a life that spanned from a free Negro household in Kentucky to the leadership circles of the California coast. The final chapter of John Blueford's life was defined by the same independence that marked his Kentucky roots. Though his military career had left him an army invalid struggling with chronic ailments, he remained a vibrant figure in his community. While the exact date of his passing is not recorded in his pension file, his 1916 residency in Oakland strongly suggests he was laid to rest in one of the local veteran plots or at the historic Mountain View Cemetery, joining the ranks of other Buffalo soldiers who sought a peaceful end in the West. His journey from a free Negro household in 1810 Kentucky to a leader in 1915 California completes a remarkable arc of American resilience. These stories continue with the people who collect them. This piece and others are available in our Etsy store below. Support the channel, like and subscribe.